At Queen's Square, every patient considering focused ultrasound treatment begins with a detailed assessment.
I spoke to 2 or 3 specialists at Queen's Square, and these conversations were very encouraging because, apart from anything else, the inspection of my condition illustrated that it was nothing other than essential tremor. So that was a relief, and that there was potentially treatment for it. When you have essential tremor, it sort of affects your authority because people are distracted by the shake. I remember I was in the bank on one occasion and they couldn't recognise my signature. That struck home really hard. And the thing that kept happening is my writing kept getting poorer, mostly legible, but it kept getting poorer, so it was a process. I did a lot of do-it-yourself at one time, and the tremor becoming more invasive, I couldn't do simple things that required refined touch, it's even simple as putting screws in and things like that. Eventually became difficult, and that's obviously something that troubles you. I recall a secretary in the Pharmaceutical Society telling me when I'd been speaking to the council, I had a coffee shake. That could be 25 years ago. I suppose I ignored it and accepted it as something that's normal in life. It happens to you and you just accept it.
Essential tremor is a common neurological condition that causes involuntary shaking, most often in the hands. But for others, like Andrew, it becomes disruptive, affecting everyday activities from writing and working to eating and even enjoying hobbies like golf.
You eventually come to realise that people notice your shake. Well, it does make you self-conscious. Eventually, you realise they notice. Some may even mention it if your closer people mention it. There are practical effects as well. So initially, there's the self-conscious thing which you overcome. You just accept it. You work with it. Then there's the practical effect of not being able to do things. I recall doing a staff presentation and I couldn't hold the gift. I would go out for a meal and I'd be choosing on the menu things that I knew I could spoon up with a fork, things that didn't need cut. Ridiculous. So the menu selection becomes tiny. Eventually, you realise that this is something that is seriously affecting your day-to-day life. People who have got essential tremor will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just something that starts to dominate. And to have it removed is wonderful. There's nothing unpleasant or challenging about the procedure, and it's such a benefit when it's done. Go for it.